So, hey, what's up, everybody? It's Straight Talk Keto with Anita. I thought I would drop in and just talk a little bit about what's going on, mainly what's going on in the keto world, should I say. Um, there's a lot of talk about different people, celebrities, and their opinion of keto. I know there's been a lot of videos out there of people of what their thoughts and also the rebellion back. And the latest information with a very, very well known celebrity and her saying that keto is a fad and that you're only going to gain all your weight back if you when you stop it. So I guess the main thing that hits me is why do I want to stop it? And let's back up a little bit. Let's put it this way. Um, when you go on a diet, when a lot of people go on a diet, in which keto is not a diet in my eyes, it's a way of life. But let's just say you're going to go on a diet, and a lot of people call it a diet because let's just say you wanted to lose weight. Um, Not sure what your eating plan, and that's more of like what I want to say is your eating plan, what your eating plan was before you started the diet, so to speak. So let's just say you didn't eat healthy. Chips, ice cream, Burger King, you name it, you ate it daily, or packaged foods, muffins on the go, with no thought or no regard to what the nutrition value was. In the morning, yep, 2 egg McMuffins, coffee, or some type of fast food, breakfast, or even you skipped breakfast because you just didn't have time for it. So let's just say that was your way of eating. And let's just say you maintained about 5,000 calories a day. And the carbs and your carb grams were well into the hundreds for any given day. Okay, so you gained weight on that type of eating plan. Did you gain weight daily? No. Did it come all on at once in one day? No. It gradually came on. So let's just say you did that for 3 years. And in 3 years' time, you're out buying a new pair of pants, or your pants aren't fitting you anymore, or your clothes aren't you just walked up a flight of stairs in a building, maybe 7 stairs, and you're out of breath at the top. That's when it hits you. Hey, something's going on. Something's talking to you. So you go on a healthy eating plan. All right, I'm gonna cut out fast food. I'm gonna, cut my calories down. I'm gonna exercise, yada yada, and you lose weight because let's face it, when you stop eating that type of way, your body is gonna lose weight. I mean, I could lock you up in a room for 6 months and just feed you lettuce and water and whatever. You're gonna lose weight. Guaranteed, you're gonna lose weight. So here's the thing. When you lose the pounds that you wanted to lose, okay, I'm down 50 pounds. I feel great, yada yada. Now, like what most people say is life happens. You don't feel like making breakfast that day. It's much easier to stop at Dunkin' Donuts and get a muffin and a coffee. And okay, you know what? I'm gonna go out to eat, this week because I don't feel like cooking. So all the old habits creep back in. Does the weight come on right that day that you ate badly or not on plan? No. But guess what? The cycle starts over and you start to do what you were doing before. And guess what? The weight comes back on. So it's not just with a ketogenic diet that, or the ketogenic way of eating that the weight is going to come on as soon as you stop. It's going to come on because you went back to your old hate ways. And I'm not saying you go back like that, but eventually you go back. I mean, that's what happens. So for anyone to sit there and say, well, as soon as you stop doing keto, your weight comes back on, is just, in my opinion, is really, really, without regard talking. I think with any type of eating plan that you follow, your mind has to change. And I'm going to speak for myself. Keto has changed my mind. It's changed my way of thinking about food and nutrition, and knowing which let me back up a little bit. I ate clean. I thought I ate healthy. I had apples, I had bananas, I had granola, I had quinoa, I had farro. I ate the rice bowls. I ate the grain bowls, at particular restaurants. And all that stuff just was not working for me because I had some underlying issues like inflammation, insulin resistance, carbohydrates. And in my opinion, I also feel that food is not the way it was 50 years ago. We all know that how food has changed. Flour, wheat, it's all changed. So anyhow, with that said, eating a ketogenic way of eating is a taste of health, and I realize that I feel so much better not eating those apples and those oranges and those bananas and the grains. I mean, I'm not saying I'll never have them. I will probably. I know that someday, I'm not going to say, okay, I'm going to add this back into my diet. I will, if ever come across an opportunity of, oh yeah, try this, blah, blah, and I choose to eat it, I'm not saying that I'm never going to do that, but right now I choose not to because I know what it'll do to me. But I think I've also learned, mentality is that I know what it's going to do with me. So should I eat it or should I not eat it? And I know that we sometimes indulge or say, oh, I overdid it. I can overdo it on keto food. I can overdo it on keto goodies. Let me tell you, put a good keto goodie in front of me and it's like, oh boy. It adds up. It really does. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, it's not a magic pill where it's going to drop all your weight all ASAP. You really have to work at it. Work at it. You really have to give it time. And don't be afraid to find what works for you. That's the best thing I can say. I'm I'm getting towards my goal weight. And I'm finding that I'm in my next phase of wanting to change my body. And I'm finding, is there anything more I can be doing? And the answer is nothing crazy. The best thing I could be doing right now is just being consistent. And I think that's the key. I was consistent in the beginning, and I think I need to be consistent towards the end, going towards my goal, but not the end of living healthy. But then again, we have to be consistent on a daily basis if we want this type of life, if we want this type of health. So with that said, to the people who say that keto is bad and you're only going to gain your weight back and it's a fad, it's not a fad. Rollerblades in the 90s was a fad. It ended. You don't see people rollerblading anymore. But I really think you're going to see people doing this type of way of eating. It's not a diet. Keto is not a diet. It's a way of life. Ketogenic diet. It's putting your body into a nutritional state of ketosis. That's all what a ketogenic diet is. So until next time, this is Straight Talk Keto with Anita. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I will sure be adding some more, and I hope to see you soon.